I am done with the bullshit. Peace and love. Peace and love. All right.
Welcome back to Unspool Podcast. This is our wrap-up for November. That's right. And we have back Jonny Soul, and we've got KORB. John French and I hosting. We wanted to relive the movie that is called Black Friday.
Original title. I came up with it myself because it's about Black Friday.
Yeah.
Heavy,
very.
And
much
you
so.
guys came up with the idea to go around and talk.
Last episode.
To be fair, it was KORB's idea.
Was quite a bit of KORB.
It was all KORB's idea.
Oh, shucks.
Which I think you said you wanted something real. What? Did you guys hear something? Candyman. Are there any dead podcasts here? You wanted something real, but it was unspecified.
It's supposed to be just something live.
Something live.
Stuff,
and we went through a bunch of things. We sort of maybe ended up on a Black Friday thing or something live, maybe with some danger, maybe, possibly.
Yeah.
And this is what we came up with.
And, I think John and I have been sort of rotating, trying to get the movies done, the September movie, the October movie, now the November movie.
Yeah.
You really put this one on your shoulders, and you really took care of it.
That's why it's not as good as the other ones.
No, I disagree. I think it totally makes sense where the October movie was just batshit. I think this one is...
What's he saying?
Yeah. So I really enjoyed this one, and it was fun to reveal that, and I think we should watch it now and talk about it.
When did you start making this?
So we recorded episode 7 on November 10th, and then Scott and I talked about it, and we had some ideas, and the idea was basically, let's do this on Black Friday, because that was what we came up with. So the first thing that was shot was the day before Black Friday, and then stuff was shot on Black Friday, and all the days up in between, and then it was done shooting and editing on the 30th.
And I wanted to join you, but you were like, screw this,
Well, we were a little bit late getting the October movie.
Yeah, and so excuses. I was like, well, I have family coming over, and you're like, I'm not getting up early. We're working hard, and we're like, yeah, this, go us for really dropping the ball on this. But
we started with such lofty goals.
Yes,
and pieced it together with the things that remain. So,
but you know what? You had a good time. He had a good time with his GoPro, which I thought was really fun. The GoPro. So
yeah, and wait until you see the hours and hours of footage that will go up in the bloopers later on.
Wow. Why would you put that up, bloopers?
Because for the 36 Twitter followers might be interested. Hold on.
Oh, okay.
Listener email. So we got one email from a fan, Dan King from Austin, Texas. And it was an audio message, which is groundbreaking. This has never before happened because we've never received an email. So this is our first correspondence from a fan.
Your movie makes my pee-pee tingle.
So that's
good. That's a glowing
right?
recommendation.
Which one? Which movie?
Yeah, what's he talking? When did you get the email?
I don't know. When did I get this? I got it December 5th, which must have been maybe after we put up the October movie.
Nice.
Imagine
what not you guys. Although
imagine what his pee-pee's doing.
You guys
after watching
blew
this.
Facebook up. Facebook went crazy. You guys far and away the most popular Facebook post.
Wow.
Way more views than Rob LaCalci.
How many views did we get?
Well, it was hard to say because it was split over
double digits.
So many. Oh yeah, no, triple digits.
Get at
Yeah. One of them, the first one had like 126 or something like that. That was the one with the photo of you. Just 126 people looked at the photo of you, of us four. That was out of focus.
Oh, it's horribly out of focus. That's what we get for shooting.
Way out of focus.
Yeah.
126 people looked at that photo?
Yes.
And said,
and liked it really out of focus.
And then it also breaks down engagements. So people that looked at the photo and then clicked elsewhere was 4. But hey.
That's more like it.
Well, hey, you've had some comedy shows since we last...
Yes, I have.
Igby's in Pasadena or Ice House? Where was this?
The Ice House in Pasadena. Igby's closed down in 1993. I
but you played there anyway.
On Pico Boulevard, in West LA.
And how did they go?
Went very well. I was a headliner on that show.
Yes.
Which I didn't know when I was doing this, so I got to do about 20 minutes. but I think I came in.
Did you have a whole enough set to do 20 minutes?
I haven't timed it out. They gave me a DVD, but I haven't watched it back
okay.
yet. It went very well. That was a good night. Very positive reaction. A lot of people liked it.
Oh, I
That's
think
awesome.
it's big
That one
news. It's
went.
cool.
Chicks liked it.
Oh,
Did you lose your virginity
we
after
got
the show?
some groupies.
In a Cosby sort of way.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
Yes, I do.
But it was a good night, actually. Very uplifting.
That's awesome.
And then I did one last weekend, and that went pretty well too. That was at Flappers. I might have one on the 30th.
Of January?
Of December. That'll be a rough one. No one's in town for.
I'm in town. Where's that?
Probably at Flappers.
Okay.
But I haven't agreed to it yet.
Gotcha. Oh, you've got now that you're a big headline.
No.
You have demands.
No.
I haven't met the.
Quite the guy. I'm trying to get on a New Year's bill, and they haven't gotten back to me. They
Gotcha.
lost my number. That's what I'm waiting. But yeah, it went well. Both shows went well.
That's what you hope for.
Yeah, they went.
Yeah.
I can't. I'm trying to make a negative joke, but they actually went.
Oh,
That's great.
I'm not used to the positiveness.
awesome.
And onward and upwards.
Yeah.
Yeah. Congrats.
That's great.
Thanks, man.
Sure, man.
Fritz Coleman was in the other room when I was doing that.
Oh, yeah?
We had more people in our room.
The
Really?
weather guy?
Yeah, he does comedy. He was in there's 2 rooms.
Wow.
Fred Rogan.
Is it all like meteorology jokes?
Oh, the weather is crazy.
Is it all like
Seen the weather today? It's
D-list
crazy.
cable or D-list television celebrities? And then in your room, the C-list. Sorry. Yeah,
We should all be as popular as Fritz Coleman. Been on the air for 50 years.
that's true. Korb,
Alright.
any news? Anything exciting?
I didn't go to either of Johnny's shows,
No, you didn't.
but I've been excused from having to go to any more Johnny shows.
I
I've
was
been to
too,
3,
actually.
so,
You guys have free passes. But there's new jokes now, so
Oh,
Maybe we'll
there's
come
about
back.
9 new jokes. 2 impressions.
Oh really?
is there a
Can I
Cosby
have
impression?
one?
There is a Cosby joke that I've told twice already. It's gone well.
Who?
Twice.
What was the impression of the celebrity that you won't do it again?
I never got to it, actually.
Oh, okay.
Because I ran out of time. People
Well,
were
here's the
laughing
perfect
so hard.
opportunity to do it.
Yeah,
It's not
a
appropriate.
bigger
It's not
audience, at least 126 people.
Dan
who
King?
will glance.
Imagine Dan King will pee all over it.
All right.
What about Corby?
Yeah, well, he said
I got nothing to
to
report. Same things. I make the TV and then I go home and I have a bologna sandwich pretty much every night.
Wow, cheese on the.
Oh yeah, it's a bologna, American cheese, a sine wave of French's yellow mustard
Oh,
on that Italian white bread. So it's not white bread; it's
the
Italian.
fancy stuff.
Yeah, it's good. It's better for
Bologna,
me.
though, huh?
Heck yeah.
More important, where do you get all your clothing with the
What a
the
goy.
KORB logos and stuff? Do you
This my wife got me at neighborhoodies.com. This my wife got me at somewhere. There's a lot of personalization
you have
available
shoes
on the internet.
and you have
to
a
make.
hat and
Yeah,
how much of your wardrobe
And the
is
tattoo.
yeah? How much of your wardrobe is
And the other
actually
tattoo.
Corbinized?
I've got a lot because I've got she also got me a iron-on patches of the KORB logo. That's the KORB logo.
Actually, I know.
So I've got a lot of shorts and jackets and those that I've ironed the patch onto.
The KORB logo made it into our intro.
I saw
and
it.
I just was fascinated by like how much. If you open up your closet, would it be KORB on one half and then like?
No, it's not that much,
No.
but I like to space it out.
How long have you been rocking the logo? And when did you come up with it? And
Like
how,
2000.
wow.
Yeah, a long time.
And how long have you been wearing it?
Probably
Since-
2000.
Since then,
Yeah,
wow.
probably. Yeah, I think I got a T-shirt. I think I got it like the day I finished. I was like, oh, I'll get a T-shirt.
Did you make the logo yourself?
I did.
Did you draw it yourself?
I used photoshopping
Looking-
tools, but yes,
That's cool.
I stole the lightning bolt from someone on the internet, and the K I believe is the Cool Vetica font.
Cool Vetica.
Cool Vetica, not
Wow.
Helvetica.
I don't know anything
Cooler
about that.
than Helvetica.
Well, that's very cool. Great job with that logo.
Thanks, John.
My pleasure.
Do you guys want to jump into the movie and?
Let's watch the movie and
It's your party,
talk
guys.
about it.
Start
I can't,
talking about
can't
it.
wait to watch
All
it.
right, here is Black Friday.
All right, here we go.
Some popcorn.
You gotta make that full screen. Oh,
It's gonna be a long, long 8 minutes.
oh,
Stand by.
oh! Sorry, there
Sorry.
was an issue with playback.
That's bizarre.
It's too hot.
Too many people watching.
Our site is
We
can't handle the traffic.
Dan King's going insane right now.
All right.
Don King.
Volume.
What should we watch? What do you want us?
Plasma is fine.
And this has been color corrected since the October movie, if I'm not mistaken.
Well, nice job.
That was Scott. There's a
What's been color corrected?
Look at the fake laugh.
slightly different.
Oh.
No, that was real laughter.
I like this part the best.
Then here's
This is where it picks up. Ooh, nice shot.
Sexy. Look at that.
See, look at that, all that.
Oh,
shill.
beautiful.
What a shill.
That is a composited special effects shot when you zipped up your shirt. And I will tell you about that.
Oh, really?
Very Nirvana right there.
This was meant to have more sound effects, but anyway.
This is a commercial you stole, right?
I shot
Borrowed?
this.
Oh, you did?
12 hours away from a
That's
bargain
my house where I live.
shopper's paradise.
Is that really?
It's Black Friday, and while many people watching at home tonight are probably sitting around in their
I
bed,
love that suit.
Look at
there
that
are people
outfit.
camping out
That's
here
great.
at Best
What a
Buy.
rapist.
That's an Anchorman pajama suit.
It's the best
Yeah,
time to
oh,
get
it
great
is.
deals
Wearing,
on
uh,
electronics,
That makes it even sadder.
and toys.
I can't believe you
So
put
if you
Bruce
want a
Springsteen
chance
things
at the
into.
biggest savings of the year,
Of course he did.
Oh,
This
can I ask
wipe
who's
here,
helping
And then
with the camera work?
crotch wipe. Melina did the first one, the other
Now,
one.
I have to say, I noticed the crotch wipe. I thought that was fantastic. I rewatched it over and over for the crotch wipe.
So did
It's the
Dan
best.
King.
I really
It's the
did.
best thing in there.
It is the best. It's the most creative.
That's my second favorite part of this whole
Is
thing.
this is this Friday right now?
This is Black Friday. This is
And you're on
4:20
Van Nuys Boulevard,
in the
I
morning.
believe.
Yep, right, and then turning onto Millbank.
You know,
Yeah.
and I was really impressed that you even thought of a crotch wipe. I would have really not. Like, that makes you just.
I think about crotches a lot and wiping in general, so it just went hand in hand.
It's true.
This
so
doesn't make
quiet.
sense. Where's everybody?
I don't know. Shouldn't there? Look at his acting. What a man. What's the Webby Award for this?
The people?
Who are you talking to?
No, that was a little flashback.
I
to
do enjoy the
Sep-
flashbacks.
September and October
Yes.
movies.
So I guess all these movies are connected in some fashion. Didn't you say man on the streets type stuff?
Or Man in a Bar?
Or man in yeah. That's what it became.
I think it's two.
I didn't notice.
Other people.
I do like that you added that. And the backwards microwave was nice.
Let's boost this volume. How do we do
Oh.
that?
Now you're in the
This
parking
is
lot.
of Gelson's.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is your. I met you at this Best Buy once, randomly when you were buying a Tom Petty box set.
That's right. That is right.
Because I was there buying the same thing.
Wow, that's a sad story.
It's even sadder. That's right.
Speaking of sad,
Yeah.
the GoPro did a much better job than my iPhone.
So where are you now? Where are you
That's
driving now?
Laurel Canyon driving past Chandler towards Burbank.
Wait, which is, that looks like a composite shot.
It's a terrible composite shot.
Now you're home?
I'm trying to figure out what happened. Some of this stuff I shot, some of it is from YouTube. I shot that one, and that one, and that one, and that one. And then this is actually from the September movie.
Mixed with,
Because Scott was unavailable to shoot, or we couldn't. So, and then this is a shirt that used to fit me and no longer fits me. And so Scott and I were not here together at this.
No, this is a nice, refreshing
Scott's
thing.
from September,
Because I tried to go to Best Buy this morning.
and this is
Black
me
Friday sales, and there was
in
no
a red shirt.
What happened? I don't know.
And that barbecue's no longer there. And then
Where'd the barbecue go?
this is Nick and TJ leaving in the same costume. The barbecue's on the other side of the patio.
Oh.
I have to say that this is the part of the movie where I got a little angry.
Why?
Because
Well, I fully pussed
but
out.
here's
Okay.
why is because
This is what we're going to do.
Okay.
this was like we came over, gave you the idea, and blah blah blah, and then you went drinking and didn't invite us.
Oh, well, I was actually a little embarrassed that
What do you think about that?
the idea.
That's an
Wow, would
asshole.
you have come?
Probably not, but
No, I wouldn't have come.
An
but-
invite doesn't
yeah.
hurt.
Wow. Well, I thought that might be cheating, and I wanted this. This came out being kind of spontaneous. So, and then the bartender filmed half this shit. All the stuff with me, the bartender filmed, and it was not in focus.
I do like your boners here.
Mine's bigger, I think.
Yours doesn't look like that.
So you have a relationship where the bartender will film you with the... Yeah?
Yeah, I was like, I told her to film my boner.
Wow.
That looks like an octopus.
I love it.
No, she just
I
wanted
love Krang.
to film it.
That's my favorite part. When
What
he said
what
Krang.
bar is this? The barrel?
No, this is Tony's Darts Away. Oh,
Okay.
poor Tony's gets knocked down to the barrel. This is on Magnolia Boulevard in Burbank.
It's where all the hipsters go.
I know
It
the
is
place.
where all the
I know the
hipsters go.
place.
I like this because it happened organically.
Yeah, it's the best.
So this is actually, the outer body. Does it look like it? Yeah.
They didn't know what I was doing here. They were all confused.
This is all GoPro?
His iPhone.
All iPhone.
Are these all friends of yours or just people you met there?
They're all people I met there.
That makes it even worse that you didn't nice.
I know. We would have gone along. And
I would have gone.
I feel like I wanted a do-over. I was unhappy with... I mean, I'm happy with the way it turned out, but my execution was very poor. And I had to blur every fucking person in the bar.
It's a good idea, though. I like the trunks.
Well, I'll tell you about the original idea. And then that's out of continuity.
Do you consent to be filmed? Do you consent to be filmed? Do you consent to be filmed? I wholeheartedly do not. Do you consent?
Tell the Kelsey?
No. Oh, my mix is bad. This is the...
All right, friends, we're closing out. Let's find you here.
I like this part.
Yeah. I thought this was real because I didn't know what would happen.
How much did it end up costing you?
$56?
Okay, hold on. I have to do math. This might take 6 minutes.
7, 12, 13.
I thought it was fun. I thought it was sincere.
It's a wrap.
Good night.
Thank you.
Yeah.
There you have it.
Black Friday.
Unspool, November 2014.
So I just want to figure out the storyline.
Sure.
You saw
Well,
Black
I wouldn't
Friday was
try
coming.
to do it too hard.
So you said, hey, I see the Black Friday's coming. I'm going to go to Best Buy. Nobody was at Best Buy? Is that
Yes.
true?
That's what happens in the story.
But people were at the Best Buy, right?
People were at Best Buy that morning. I went to Best Buy that night.
And he's blaming it on the time
so it's a
traveling
cheat. It's a
microwave.
cheat.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. People were probably at Best Buy at 5 in the morning, but I didn't.
What time was that you went there, really?
That was like probably 10:30 p.m. the following night.
Oh, all right.
So
So there was some sort of time continuum to this whole
yeah, what happened was I was gonna go. So here's my list
I'm
of
gonna sit in
excuses.
judgment for these excuses.
So we discussed the Black Friday thing, and it's a shame you picked like the two most introverted, not good on camera, bad speakers to do this. Anyway, I had an idea, and then a friend of mine had another idea. There was a beer event happening Black Friday at 7 a.m. And I thought that sounded more fun than Best Buy.
Mm-hmm.
And it was at a place, I don't know, I forget where it is, downtown somewhere. And there's selling an exclusive beer. Line opens at 7 a.m. People are going to be drinking. And my idea was, that'll be fun.
boring.
I'll go down there because there'll be drunk people. And I'm going to have them draw a picture of, like, their perfect Black Friday. Just draw a picture of whatever. What I did was I got in my car at, like, 10 in the morning because I didn't want to wake up at 7 in the morning. And I had the GoPro filming me, and I drove to Staples, which is 10 minutes away from my house, to get pens and Post-it pads drawn. And it took an hour to get there, and I was really fucking mad. And it was a pain in the ass, and by the time I got done there and I had all this stuff, I was just like, fuck it. And then I was like, I'm just not going to go do this. I'm going to drive to Best Buy. So then I went to Best Buy instead and filmed all that stuff. And I'd been to the mall at 8 that morning, because Melena went to go buy stuff. So I filmed some B-roll at the mall. Then I went to Best Buy, and I was like, I can't, like, I'm such a fucking pussy that, like, I had my camera with me. I'm walking through Macy's, and I'm like, I can't talk to anybody. So I just, like, quickly, like, filmed a sign. And then there's this shot of the Starbucks, which is a time lapse. And I was filming that, and a security guard walked by, and I was just like, oh, like, pretended like I was on my phone. So I pussed out, and then I didn't go to the beer thing. And then I was really mad at myself. So I tried to concoct something else to do. And then, so that night I was like, all right, I'm going to drive to Best Buy at night. And the plot after that will be me driving around asking people what day it is, because I was like, I'll just pretend like I'm confused and be like, hey, how come there's no Black Friday sale? And I thought people would be like, it's Saturday. Like, what are you talking? You know, I thought that was going to happen. But I didn't really find anyone, and I pussed out again. And there was like, I yelled at a guy from like way far away, and I was too weird, and I freaked out. So then I was even more angry. And my friend was in town. We went to the bar, and I was like, all right, this will be good. I'm going to go to the bar and then just film people. So I didn't think it was going to work, but it's weird when you show up and just tell people this is what's happening and they go along with it. And I'm like, we got a pen and a napkin, everyone draw. And they're like, okay. And, you know, the whole time they're like, what are you doing? What's he doing? But they all went along with it. And then I tried to piece the narrative together in a way so it wasn't just like, it didn't just start with me in a car, because I knew there was stuff of me in a car being angry and confused, and then I knew I had people at a bar, so I had to figure out a way to get to the bar. So that's what happened.
All right, fair enough.
We sort of went with the idea, right?
I guess that there's pieces of the idea there.
It's like a little bit of a cop out kind of puss out, but
I think you salvaged it fine, Johnny.
Okay.
It was very impressive. Nice. Very impressive.
You liked it? You liked the crotch wipe?
I was hoping.
Crotch wipe was fantastic.
Did you notice the crotch wipe when you watched it?
Oh, yeah, it was like...
I did not notice it until... I like it. I'd like to see it again.
We can watch it again.
Not everything. I don't want to watch the whole thing.
I think
it's enough.
You and
I think for your next podcast, you should wear that pajama outfit.
Exactly.
Every time.
You know, I that doesn't fit me nearly as good as it did a year ago, but it was funny for that one scene.
It's great.
You should have worn it to the Best Buy. Maybe it would have given you. It would have given you.
I really thought about it because I was going to be interviewing people, and I'm like, if I'm dressed in this, but then I'm like, I will probably get arrested, so I decided not to, because it's an Anchorman like pajama suit.
Technically speaking, just so because I'm always curious about this, you shot some on iPhone, some on.
So the stuff at the bar and the shot of me driving to Best Buy is on iPhone. The stuff where it looks like it's mounted,
which is what, 30p?
30p, 1080 30p. The stuff that's mounted in the car at night when I'm driving around is GoPro 24. The stuff that's me at my apartment is on the 7D at 24, and the exterior shot is the house where Joe Kingsley had his bachelor party in Palm Springs, 7D 24.
Okay.
Why do you mix frame rates like that, Johnny?
Well, I didn't want to, but ideally I would have shot everything 24. But the iPhone doesn't shoot 24, and that's
Steve Jobs.
I know, that fucker.
Dick.
He got his. He got his.
Wow. So that's I know, it's going in. So that's why it was mixed. Oh, and so the TV shots you can kind of tell were composited. The audio of the news lady is not the news lady. Some of the news B-roll is stuff I shot. Some of it is stuff I pulled off the internet. Melina shot the sliding shot of me watching the TV. We had a gorilla pod, you know those gorilla pod things with skateboard wheels on the bottom. We rolled it along a shelf for like 3 feet, and then the shot where it zooms in on me watching the TV is actually reversed. And I was just by myself, and I had the same wheels on, and we have like a little table like this that has a lip here, and so it was slanted, and it just rolled back, and every time I had to catch it from falling off the thing. So if it went one more frame, you'd see me like reach to grab it, but it actually plays in reverse, so it rolls back, and then I played it the other way.
The one where it's coming
at me.
Okay.
Yeah.
I thought you had some sort of like pole that.
No, that would have been smarter because I don't think you can see my hands anyway. But every time I had it here, I would just like let it go and like act for 2 seconds, and I just have to grab it.
And then the crotch wipe was an Avid.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's good old Animat.
Going from 24 to 30, because it's the car stuff was 30.
Yeah.
Yeah. Didn't matter.
Did you feel challenged by doing this movie? Isn't that the goal? You challenge yourself?
I gotta say, because Scott's carried a lot of the burden on the last 2 that we did, because I haven't been here, and they
not burden, fun.
Fun, but a lot of the the pressure to deliver and get things done and shoot things, and And just because of the way things worked out, I took it upon myself to go interview people, and I failed terribly. So I tried to put it together, and then I did feel challenged because after trying to figure out what to do, the thing I had the most fun was with the patio stuff because you weren't there for it, and so I just tried to match the frame and run in and deliver lines, assuming you were.
It looked good. I didn't realize it because until you pointed out the shirt. I thought it was.
Wait, and then you just cut the frame in half. Or did you green screen?
No, I cut it. No, I just cut it in half. But it's, it's like a jagged cutout to make it match. Because like the one that we originally shot when we were there was shot at like 8 a.m. The shadow on the wall is way different. But luckily, it's just like an easy wall.
It's goofy.
And actually, the shot of you is in slow motion, which you wouldn't notice.
Because I'm just staring.
Yeah, and like the shadow of me on you is moving differently, but I'm still wearing the hat, so it kind of works. And then the shot leaving is Nick and TJ as us from last month's film.
Yeah, just keep using that same shot of people grilling nothing.
We've used it now 3 times in a row, so
people are gonna get sick of that.
Yeah.
Well, if you use it 3 times, you got to keep.
Yeah.
Now we have
to
in some way.
So you're not even grilling anything on the. I was gonna ask.
Nobody's been grilling anything.
I bought it. I bought it.
You did?
Yeah.
But it was fun to see all the films being incorporated, and it seems like that's a theme of some sort.
Oh, and not important, but kind of important. Originally, there was another scene in this that I took out, but there's a shot in one of those flashbacks of like my eye, and I'm like looking around, and the shot's kind of orange, and I've got some shit on my eye. That is from something I should have shot for this, which I was at Hannah Grill at the Sherman Oaks Galleria. I got some jalapenos, put them on my food, went to go scratch my eye, and like it was the most horrible, intense burning feeling I've ever had.
You tried to make yourself cry? Is that what that was?
No. This just happened, like randomly. It was so painful at the time. It was during when I was trying to figure out what to shoot for this. I didn't think about it till after. Anyway, it was awful. So I ran into Starbucks, which is next door, and I'm like, I couldn't see. I was like, I need milk. So they gave me a little cup of milk, and then I went into the bathroom and like poured milk in my eye. But I recorded all that stuff, but I couldn't make it fit in here. So anyway, there's a quick shot of me with milk all over my eye.
If you couldn't see, why were you talking that way though? Why were you talking like a? What's that?
I was also drunk. No, I don't know. That's
milk. You put milk in your eye.
I had a kid's cup of milk, and I was like this, and then like Oh,
there's the boredom
alert.
Boredom alert.
Well, that's crazy about your eye.
Yeah, the milk in the eye.
That is crazy about my
eye. Well, John, you did a great job. I think it's fantastic.
Well, thanks.
I think it's fun. I thought it made a lot more sense.
Accomplished. I guess like succeeded. So
yeah.
No, there was no man on the street. So to be technical, that was his request. I didn't see one interview.
Well, I don't know if he said man on the street. He said maybe man on the street.
I may have said maybe man.
He just wants us to watch the podcast.
Let's see. Roll the tape.
I liked it.
Yeah,
I would have liked to have seen the interviews.
Well, I would.
Because I know
I would have
you were
liked
so
to
awkward to doing it. I wanted to see that.
Man,
did you try it?
I not successfully. No.
Put that in the bloopers.
I wish someone had filmed, because it was me with the camera, so I have nothing. But I wish someone else had filmed it, because you just see like walking, like turning away and pretending I'm on my phone. Yeah.
Very artsy. I liked it. Very, very artsy.
Very artsy. Yeah.
Well, thank you guys so much for being part of
thanks
this.
It
was so fun to
sports.
It was great.
Yeah, be a part of it and hear all your stories and everything like that. So,
what's next for you guys?
We're on to December.
And it is December.
Well, yes, we need to work on our naming, because we tend to deliver a month late. But we shall see. You'll have to listen to the December pitch, episode 9, on the internet.
Who's the guest next time? I mean, how do you top?
We can't.
How do you top KORB? You can't.
We couldn't.
What do you do?
It's like when Peter Jackson made Lord of the Rings, and he tried to top it with King Kong, and he couldn't. So then he made like that other weird movie that no one watched. We can't top it with you guys, so we're going straight to the weird one, and it's just going to be us. Because
that was about a serial killer, or some weird movie.
Back to basics.
That thing. Back to basics. kind of year in review, wrap up, and then In Strong in January with special guest Dan King from Austin, Texas.
Yes.
Oh, Dan King's going to be on.
No, he's not.
Oh.
Well, anyway, let's wrap it up here.
All right. Anything you guys want to plug?
December 30th, Flappers. Maybe.
Where can they find you on the internet?
On Twitter at Jonny Soul 90210. JONNYSOUL 90210. No website.
Korbonaro.com, KORBANARO.com. And don't friend me on any of the other things because I'm not doing that anymore. Well, I'm doing the things, but if you're a person I don't know, I'm not.
Wow.
That's too many weirdos.
Who the hell do you think you
really?
are? Who's looking for you on Facebook?
It's those weird video game kids.
Oh, yeah, I know exactly what you mean. Yeah. I know who you mean.
Weird video game kids.
I know who you mean. Some are weird video game adults now.
Yeah.
They grew up.
But they support your work, don't they?
Not anymore. I'm not making video game shows, and plus they just want to.
Do you get like ghost kids?
I haven't got any ghost kids. If you're a ghost kid, I will accept your friend request.
How about a ghost dad? You hear that? The hell is that sound? Did you hear that sound? I did. What was that?
That was an Artie Lang laugh right there. I don't know.
You gonna be all right?
Pretty raspy. No,
Jeez.
I can't. My head's.
What the hell?
I get some.
Don't go stab yourself and drink bleach from it. What's that? Mumbly. Remember the little cartoon Mumbly? All right, so that was good.
So all right, well, thank you guys very much. Thank you, Scott.
Thank you, John. You did a lot of good work here. A lot of good work.
Thank you.
Yeah.
And
keeping it going.
Tune in to unspool.net and email us at podcast@unspool.net, Instagram, Facebook, Google+, Twitter,
Vimeo, YouTube.
Unspool Podcast.
Vimeo. You're on
Vimeo.
Yeah.
That's the fancy kind.
Yeah.
I'm on Vimeo. I know what's going on.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. All right.
Guys, thank you.
Thank you very much. Cheers.
Good job, guys. Happy holidays.
Thank you. You guys too. Yes. Merry Christmas. Happy Black Friday.
Wow, that was racist. It's called Kwanzaa.
Unspool Podcast is available in both audio and video versions. Both can be found at our website, unspool.net. Videocasts can also be found at youtube.com/unspoolpodcast. Find us online, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, Google+, YouTube at Unspool Podcast. And watch our completed movies at unspool.net or vimeo.com/unspool. Email podcast@unspool.net. Unspool is produced by John French and Scott Zarzicki and is a Frenchico Entertainment production.
I